Welcome to Baz Travels.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
We begin at the northern entrance of one of the most significant buildings in Washington D.C., standing before the statue of Albert Gallatin. This monument, crafted by James Earle Fraser, honors the man who served as the longest-tenured Secretary of the Treasury in American history. Gallatin was a financial genius who navigated the young nation through the Louisiana Purchase and the War of 1812. His statue, positioned here, serves as a quiet sentinel guardian the entrance to the nation's financial heart. It's a fitting starting point for a building that has, for nearly 2 centuries, acted as the bedrock of the United States economy. As we move around the perimeter of this massive Greek revival structure, the sheer scale of the Treasury Building begins to take hold. This is the oldest departmental building in the capital, and its design was a deliberate attempt to project strength and permanence. The granite walls are feet thick, and the soaring Ionic columns were intended to mirror the democratic ideals of ancient Greece. Legend has it that President Andrew Jackson grew so frustrated with its delays in choosing a site that he walked out of the White House, struck his cane in the mud, and declared, "Right here is where the cornerstone shall be laid." While likely a myth, it explains why the building sits where it does, famously obstructing the view between the White House and the Capitol. Walking along the eastern facade, you realize that this building is more than just an office. It is a fortress. During the Civil War, the Treasury was considered one of the most secure locations in the city, intended to serve as a final stronghold for the government if the Capitol were ever breached. The basement once held the nation's gold reserves, and its corridors have seen the transition of the American dollar from a fragile experiment into the world's primary reserve currency. The architecture reflects this weight. The deep shadows cast by the colonnades and the rhythmic repetition of windows creates a sense of immovable authority. As the path continues towards the south, the building's relationship with the surrounding city becomes more clear. It sits at a pivotal junction, acting as a massive stone anchor that tethers the White House to the commercial and historical districts of the city. The detail in the stonework, from the ornate cornices to the massive bronze doors, highlights a time when the government used architecture as its primary form of communication with the public. It was designed to inspire confidence, to show every citizen that their government was as solid and enduring as the granite itself. Today, the Treasury Building remains a working hive of activity, the nerve center where the country's fiscal policies are managed and executed. While the world of finance has moved into the digital age, the physical presence of this building remains a vital symbol. It is a testament to the vision of a young republic that wanted to prove it could manage its own destiny. From the legacy of Gallatin to the massive granite blocks that define its silhouette, the Treasury is a masterclass in the architecture of power. Welcome to the foundation of the district.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.